Good evening, I'm Clayton Baumgarth. Two people were killed in a head-on collision at the intersection of State Road 36 and Zikes Road Monday afternoon. Witnesses say a van driven by 42-year-old Dara Jones, traveling south on State Road 37, signaled right, but suddenly veered left crossing the median, where it struck another van driven by 47-year-old Brian Hursley. First responders administered emergency care, but both drivers were pronounced dead on the scene. People with mental health issues could be diverted to local treatment facilities instead of jail under legislation headed to the governor's desk. Representatives say the measure will help reduce crime in the state.
By getting at the underlying root cause of why people end up in the criminal justice system, mental health issues, addiction issues.
The bill was overwhelmingly approved by both the House and Senate. It will be coupled with funding for local treatment programs, with the funding coming from the state budget. And finally, a bill aiming to cut ties between the state and financial institutions with certain ESGs is headed to the governor's desk. The author of the bill says the institutions discriminate against coal companies and firearm makers.
ESG subjectively suppresses a free market by targeting industries for what they are without taking into account the impact on financial returns, which is what we ought to be focused on.
ESGs are policies that consider the environmental or social impacts of their investments. The bill would require the state treasurer to make a list of financial investment managers with ESGs and provide evidence as to why the state shouldn't invest its pension funds with them. And now for a look at weather tonight. 38 degrees, partly cloudy as we look into the rest of the week. In the 60s with a lot of rain coming through the weekend, 70% on Saturday. For more local news, go to WTIUnews.org and catch Indiana News Desk Fridays at 6.